Hello, welcome to Sylvia's Essentials Makeup Tips for the Blind. And in this video, I'm going to be making a veggie salad. This is continuation of my second video, staying healthy and taking care of yourself. Hope you enjoyed the last video where I was at the gym. And when I went back to listen to it, I thought it was kind of funny. That's why I titled it like I did. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last video if you had seen it. But if you haven't, if you go back and see my last video, I was at a gym working out on my stomach. So, anyways, we're in the mid of summer now. And today is my birthday. Yay, July 31st, yes. So I'm filming this today, and I am using my tripod film this. So I will be adjusting my camera to show you what I want to show you today. I'm going to first show locator dots that you can use for your stove when you're blind or low vision. So I'm going to show you that first, and then I have all my vegetables washed off, prep ready to show, because I'm going to show you a safe way to chop your vegetables when you're blind and have low vision. And of course I'll be explaining how I'm doing that as I go along. Alright, but the thing is, with this tripod, this camera, I'm going to try to adjust the best I can. Alright, because it's the first time I'm doing this in my kitchen. But like I stated in Sylvia's Essentials, I was from time to time going to do some other stuff that involves being healthy, and that's doing some cooking videos from time to time, doing simple dishes and stuff like that, along with, of course, doing my beauty tips. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to put this camera towards the stove. I'm still learning this, so I'm going to adjust this. Okay, so if you can put this down some. And I'm sorry maybe if you see a streak across your screen, that's because I'm trying to keep my phone on the tripod. But I'm still like experimenting with this. So if you see here on my stove, I have locator dots. I have one for high. I don't have one for medium high between both knobs. This is an electric stove. At the bottom, I have medium or high simmer, I guess you could say. And then to the left, going clockwise, at 9 o'clock, I have simmer and low. All right? And show you the dots. Hold on a second. Gotta find where my dots are at. Okay. This is what the dots look like. They come like this. They're not too big, not too small. Round, raised dots that you peel off and you can put on your stove, microwave, wash machines. But you know, there's different size dots you can use for different tasks. But these are perfect for the stove and to locate the dial for the oven. Now, I do have a digital oven. A lot of you may have this. So if you set, usually cook is usually at the top, upper left-hand corner. You would push that for bake. These automatically go for 350 degrees. And then usually on the right side, depending on the way your stove is set up, I take 2 fingers, okay, my pointer finger and index finger, and lay it across the top upper right corner, and then my pointer finger usually is where the settings would be, and as soon as you push that, it would go to 350 automatically on a digital oven. Okay, so I just thought I'd let you know that first. Okay, so these are my vegetables here that are washed. Let me put the camera down because I don't want to drop this, because I have my small tripod on top of my stand-up tripod, okay? I keep saying tripod, sorry about that. Tripod. Okay, so these are the vegetables that I'll be using. I got tomato, I got cucumber, I got celery that I'll be using for this video. I got a couple of carrot sticks, and I got some broccoli, and I got some onion to top it off for taste. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these vegetables here, and I'm going to start chopping with a sharp knife. So you want to be very careful. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I have my bowl here, so it's not going to be a real big veggie salad, but enough for me for a couple of meals or a few meals, okay? All right, so let me set this up here at the station where I'll be chopping, and I am on top of my stove. All right, hold on. Let me adjust this camera here. All of a sudden, it doesn't want to cooperate. All right, let me move this closer. Hold on a second. Because I'm not going to be able to move the camera too much. But like I said, I'm going to be explaining what I'm doing as well. So hopefully you can see that. I don't know. Hopefully. Hold on one second. I do have my air conditioner on because it's very warm, and I have my fan going. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to chop is my carrots. I just have everything prepared. I'm using a plate. Okay? I just hope you can see that out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the carrot down between my fingers, between my index finger and my pointer finger, away from where I'll be chopping with the knife. So I'm going to do small pieces. So I like my pieces very thin, but of course with practice you might want to start with a slice maybe about this big. Okay? Or maybe even a little bigger. All right? So like I said, I have the skin on my carrot still because the skin on a lot of vegetables is actually pretty good for you. So that's why I have the skin left on it. All right, so I'm going to start chopping with my fingers pulled away. I'm doing very thin slices. Hope you guys are doing good out there and appreciate you joining me. And please like, share, and subscribe this video to other blind or low vision people. So be a good tip for them in the kitchen. Summertime and salads are always a good choice. I'm trying to stand away from the plate here so you can see it. Doing thin slices, keeping my fingers back. I always suggest you take your time. Doing thin slices here. Okay. If you're just joining me out there, if you're blind, I'm chopping a carrot first for my veggie salad. I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but I need to explain long enough. I need to be here what I'm doing. Alright. And also I hope you're staying hydrated out there, drinking plenty of water. Actually, it's been cloudy and very humid here where I'm at, because we're supposed to be getting some rain. It was supposed to rain today, but it didn't really. Not really. They said maybe tomorrow, August 1st. Okay, so when I get to the end of the carrot here, I'm just going to toss that out. I have a trash can behind me. It's always good to keep your trash can near. Hold on a second. I had something on the floor. Felt funny under my foot. Okay. So I'm going to put the carrots in the bowl now. And make sure your hands are always washed first before you do any of chopping or whatever. Alright, now I'm going to cut my other carrot. Same thing. Small bite-sized pieces. Got my finger pulled back. And just as you go back, as you chop, just keep your hand pulled back, fingers pulled back as you go along. And just feel. And if you already know this out there, that's great. This is also for people that may not feel comfortable having low vision or blind, that don't feel comfortable yet in the kitchen chopping a salad, vegetables. Almost to the end here with my carrot. Just make sure you keep your fingers pulled back as you go along. Okay, that's enough carrot there. Set my knife down. Put that in the bowl. Then any mess I have on the stove here, I will get that right off. Stove is clean, so I'm just going to put that in there. I did clean my stove down before this demo. Okay, next I'm going to do cucumber. And I have the skin left on the cucumber still because there's a lot of nutrients in cucumber. Same thing. Try to get slices as thin as you can. I'm just using not even a whole half of a cucumber, but almost a half. I made some sloppy Joe sandwiches yesterday with ground beef. If any of you are out there familiar with manwich, it's really good stuff. It's considered like a sloppy Joe. Okay, let me toss the end here. Okay. So we got our cucumber. right. Next thing I'm going to do, let's do the broccoli next. Okay, broccoli's already rinsed off. I want to make sure that you guys can see me out there. Hold on. Sure you can see what I'm doing. Might have to bring this a little closer. I don't think I can. Cuz I'm trying to like tilt it over, but I guess you can see it out there. I'm just trying to see if I can get the camera as close as possible so you can maybe if I move this over just a little more this way, because I'm trying to make sure the camera's right there where you're able to see what I'm actually doing. Hold on. All right, that should be a little bit better. Okay. So what I'm going to do with the broccoli is I'm going to break the broccoli apart. Like I said, I already rinsed it off. You want to rinse it for like, I don't know, a few minutes or so. Got a little more broccoli over here. I was about to say, where's the rest of my broccoli? I know I have more than that. Okay, I'm just peeling them away from each other. And then these. All right, and then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get close under the tree of the broccoli as possible. But you know what? The stem is actually pretty healthy for you too, believe it or not. And you know what? You can also use your fingers too for broccoli, but I'm just showing with a knife. Getting it close underneath the tree as possible, and then you could just break it up in your bowl. Okay, got a bunch of little trees here. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the stems, throw it in the bowl. Feel underneath flour of the broccoli and breaking it up some, because I like little smaller pieces in my salad. I don't like them too big unless I'm doing like maybe a saute. Then I would like my broccoli a little thicker. Okay, break this up in the bowl. Just peeling them apart, because you don't want to break the broccoli itself, because you know that would get pretty messy. All right, another one. I'm just keeping them a certain size here. All right. And I think that's all of them. I think I got them all. There's a piece here. Let me cut that. All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna empty in the trash can what's left here. Be right there. All right. Okay. Next thing I'm going to use, let's do the celery next. I like celery in my salad. Same thing. Keeping my fingers back, trying to keep the slices not too wide. Just feeling as I go. Yeah, I like celery in my salad. If you like celery. If you don't like celery, then don't use celery, of course. It might even be a good idea, since celery has that loop in it, is to turn it upside down. That'd probably be a good way to practice. Just having it laying flat with your fingers back, then it being upside. All right. All right. Set my knife down. Celery in the bowl. All right, next, moving on for this delicious salad. Oh, I had a little more broccoli there. Let me finish up this broccoli that was on the plate. I didn't realize that I had some broccoli left there. I'm just breaking it up here in just little pieces like that, making them smaller pieces. You can have a little bit of the stem. Like I said, the stem is actually pretty healthy for you as well. All right, let me throw this broccoli stem away. So next, I'm gonna use tomato. This is a Romo tomato that they call them. It's an oval tomato. And I'm gonna start in the center. So it's cut in half equally. Then I'm gonna turn it over, go across again, center. And then I'm gonna feel and go center again, like a cross. All right? And then I'm just gonna start very carefully. This here, you can't really use your fingers to pull back. And I'm just carefully just slicing them in small bite-sized pieces. That's what I'm doing here. Just very carefully, just keeping my fingers pulled back, and I'm just feeling, just keeping my fingers pulled back. Just remember to keep your fingers pulled back. Okay, I'm feeling what I chopped here. Okay, those feel pretty good. All right, scoot that back. Chop this piece here. Just being very careful. Just keep my fingers out of the way. Like I said, these are small pieces. Okay. Just make small little pieces. If you got a big piece, just try just cutting it in half and then just continue from there to cut little pieces. Okay. Set that down. I'll put this in my bowl. Try not to make a mess here. All right, so I got my tomato. So whatever you're using, hold on a second. Let me get a paper towel and wipe this off for a second. It's getting a little messy. Hold on. Because of the juice from the tomato, wipe my plate off with a clean rag by my sink. All right. Okay, and then next, I'm going to use a little bit of onion. Doesn't matter if it's white onion, red onion, or yellow onion. But actually, for salads, red onion is really a good choice because you get a little more of the sweetness. So a sweet onion would be good, but I'm using a yellow onion because that's what I have right now. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit, not a lot. Don't need a lot of onion. The onion is just pretty much for taste. All right. I'm going to throw the onion paper over there. That's the skin on the outside of the onion. And then I'm just going to cut with my fingers back. Okay. Just little pieces. Just try to keep them when you're chopping close together as possible. And this is to top it off to give this beautiful veggie salad some flavor. Like I said, you don't need that much onion. You don't even really need this much. I'm just using this much because I like onions. Okay? And onions are very good for you. Okay? Just make sure paper of the onion is off. And try to keep the onion slices as thin as you possibly can. You might even want to just go back over them like that. Just make sure they're thin. Alright? And I'm going to add that on top of the salad. Just taking my knife back of it and just scoop it in the bowl like that. Or you could use a spoon if you have that on hand. Just make sure everything's off the plate. Or like I said, if you got a cutting board, same thing applies. Alrighty. Put this in the sink. And this is a yummy veggie salad for the summer. Hold on a second. You could either use a fork, spoon, or even a big spoon if I can find my fork. Or you could even use clean fingers for this task. Hold on a second. But what I'm going to do, what I found, as long as you have a spoon or something special, I'm just going to take my salad and I'm just going to mix it so everything is blended together. You want everything mixed together, from the carrots, celery, from the bottom, cucumbers, everything blended together. And then in a lot of cases, you can even put your vegetables in a big Ziploc, like a gallon size or the bigger size, gallon size, and shake it. You can shake your salad in a bag. You could do it that way too. So everything is blended together. All right. And another thing that you can do, put this in the sink, is that you can put a little pepper on it, or a little dash of sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, which is really healthier. All right. So let me get here. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm up here. All right. So anyways, this is me doing a nice summer veggie healthy salad, okay, to stay healthy. And of course, it's good to use a nice vinaigrette dressing with extra virgin olive oil. You could use just plain olive oil, just a drizzle. Sometime in the future, I'm going to show you a recipe, a real simple recipe, making extra virgin salad dressing. All right. That's real simple and tasty for your salad. Or what I like, hold on, if I want to be bad for a day, I'll use a creamy Caesar dressing. This is a wishbone, I believe. But yeah, I like to use this also. All right. All right. So Thank you for joining me for my first kitchen video preparing a healthy veggie salad. All right, and you stay cool out there. And please let your friends know about this that can't see well so they can feel more comfortable in the kitchen if they don't. And you can go on a site called Maxi Aids for the Blind. They're located in New York, and they can mail you out a catalog, or you can go to their website, of course, for different kitchen products for the blind. They got a little bit of everything, from Braille measuring cups to measuring spoons in Braille, and they got really cool thing, a liquid detector. I'll show you that sometime in the future. Just different aids that I have. I think I'd like to do a video of that sometime, just showing you different aids I have for the blind to make your life easier in the kitchen. All right? Thank you for joining me. All right. Take care. Bye.